Laura, and this is my daughter,
Amélie.
Amélie. Come in closer. And we're going to read you a story, Bella Ballerina and a Midsummer Night's Dream. Okay. Bella and her friends were at the old theater getting ready for their ballet class. Today, my darlings, you can try on some costumes, said their teacher, Madame Rosa. Everyone tried on something different. Bella chose a fairy costume with little purple flowers. You all look wonderful, said Madame Rosa. Now, we need some music, because music always helps us dance, right? Madame Rosa opened her magical music box and outpoured a shimmering tune. This is A Midsummer Night's Dream by Felix Mendelssohn, she said. It's based on Shakespeare's story about fairies and elves. There's even a fairy king and queen. It does sound just like fairy music, said Bella dreamily. Let's all dance like fairies and elves, said Madame Rosa. The children danced to the music, waving their arms and twirling around. Enchanting, my dears, said Madame Rosa. All too soon, the lesson was over and the children went to get changed, except Bella. She wanted to have one more dance in her fairy flower costume, as it was so beautiful. She didn't want to take it off, huh?
Why?
Because it was so beautiful, she wanted to keep dancing. Bella opened the lid of the music box. As the fairy tune played, she began to dance. Psst, someone called. Bella saw an elf smiling at her. May I borrow those flowers in your hair? I have searched the world over for them.
Why don't the magical flowers in her hair?
We'll hear why. My name is Puck, said the elf. Oberon, king of fairyland, needs those flowers to win back the heart of Titania, his fairy queen. It seems she no longer loves him. Instead, she spends all her days playing with fairies and elves. What will the flowers do? Asked Bella. They are magic flowers, and they will help with some midsummer mischief, said Puck. Now, take my hand, fairy child. Oberon awaits. Look at them, they're going to go flying off together. Bella realized they were flying high above a forest. It was a warm summer night, and the sky shimmered with stars. The moon covered the trees in a silvery light.
Mom, I love you.
I love you too. As fairies flitted around like fireflies and moths. Do you love the story too? I love it. Bella and Puck landed beside a great old oak tree where Oberon, king of fairyland, was waiting. I found the magic flowers, said Puck. Well done, said Oberon. They are called love and idleness. I will use them to cast a midsummer spell on Queen Titania. How will the spell work? Asked Bella, with a curtsy. Titania will fall in love with the first creature she sees, laughed Oberon. I hope it will be a very silly kind of beast. Perhaps then she will remember that I am her true love. I wonder who she'll fall in love with. Come on, said Puck, let's find someone really funny for the fairy queen to fall in love with. They giggled and tiptoed off between the trees. In a clearing, some friends were practicing a play. A man named Bottom was reading the script, but he kept getting the words wrong. Oh dear, he said, I must practice more, or I shall make a fool of myself. Bottom better practice, huh?
Yes, you better practice.
Yeah. Let's play a trick on Bottom, said Puck. He reminds me of a silly donkey. Puck sprinkled some magic on Bottom, and he began to change. He grew long ears and a furry snout. Bottom had no idea he looked so funny, and wondered why his friends all ran away. He set off into the woods after them. Now he is the perfect love for our queen, giggled Puck. They were going to make the Queen Titania fall in love with this donkey. I wonder how they do it. Bottom found a grove filled with flowers. There she slept, the beautiful fairy Queen Titania. She was surrounded by fairies singing. Oberon had already put the magic flower juice upon Titania's eyes. Then Bottom tried singing too. Titania awoke to Bottom's brain. Oh, my lovely, she said as she stroked Bottom's ears and gazed into his eyes. It was quite clear that Titania was in love with him. They danced under the moon and then at last fell asleep in each other's arms. They look so silly, giggled Bella and Puck. Oberon appeared. Yes, and when Titania awakes, she will hope this donkey was only a midsummer dream, he smiled. Now remove the spell from the foolish Bottom. Puck waved his hands and Bottom's donkey ears vanished and his own face was restored. He ran off to find his friends. They're dancing together. They're falling in love. Oh my goodness. And then he takes the spell off of him.
Why?
Bottom runs to find his friends. Already the moon was fading and the sky was growing pale. When Titania awoke, she saw Oberon and smiled. "Oh, my dearest king, I'm so glad to see you," she said. "I dreamed I was in love with a donkey." "My queen," said Oberon, "will you stay with me always?" "Always, my love," said Titania. Midsummer night was over and everything was back as it should be. "And now farewell, Fairy Elabella," said Puck, "and thank you." Elabella waved as he flew off into the sky like a shooting star.
What?
So they're back together, and Puck is shooting off into the sky because his work is done. The music stopped, and Elabella saw she was back in the old theater. There, on the floor, were the magic flowers. She carefully picked them up. Madame Rosa came to see how she was doing. "Here you are," said Elabella, handing her the flowers. "Thank you," said Madame Rosa. "Now hurry out of your costume. Your mother's waiting, and it will soon be dark. And that's fairy time." And it's almost fairy time, because that's nighttime, huh? On the way home with her mother, Elabella looked up at the sky and saw the moon. Suddenly, a shooting star flew across the sky. She smiled as she thought of the fairy king and queen and her new friend, Puck. Oh.
Goodbye.